ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever wondered why some people rise to greatness while others seem to be trapped in cycles of frustration? Have you noticed that the most powerful and influential people are also the most private? There is something undeniably powerful about mystery. The moment people feel like they have figured you out completely, they stop being curious. They stop respecting you in the same way. They assume they have access to every part of your mind, your emotions, and your life. But when you carry an air of mystery, when you know what to say and what to withhold, you command a different level of influence. Look at history, at leaders, at successful individuals, and even at the greatest minds in spirituality and business. The ones who have maintained their power are not those who spoke the loudest or revealed every detail of their lives, but those who knew the value of secrecy. There's a reason why kings have chambers that no one can enter, why powerful men and women never disclose their entire strategies, and why even in warfare, the element of surprise is the key to victory. The truth is, people respect what they do not fully understand. When they can predict your every move, they no longer see you as a force to be reckoned with. But when they are uncertain about what you know, what you are planning, or what you are thinking, they approach you differently. They tread carefully. They watch what they say around you because they are not sure how much insight you truly have. Many people make the mistake of oversharing because they want to be liked. They want approval. They want to feel connected to those around them. And while relationships are important, wisdom teaches us that not every connection is meant to be deep. Some people are only meant to know you on a surface level. They do not need access to your inner thoughts, your weaknesses, your dreams, or your struggles. Because the moment you let people too deep into your life, you give them the ability to influence you in ways you may not even realize. Think about the times when you shared something important with someone, only to later regret it. Maybe they used that information against you. Maybe they spread your personal business to others. Or maybe they started treating you differently because they now knew something about you that they never should have had access to. This is why discretion is key. A mysterious person is always in control. They are not easily manipulated because people do not know what buttons to press. They are not easily attacked because their vulnerabilities are not on display. They move strategically, only revealing what is necessary and keeping the rest guarded. This does not mean you should be dishonest or secretive to the point of isolation, but it does mean you should be intentional about what you share and with whom. If you want to maintain influence, if you want people to take you seriously, and if you want to protect what God has placed inside of you, learn the power of mystery. When people do not know everything about you, they have no choice but to respect you, to wonder, and to approach you with caution. And that is where true power lies. One of the greatest mistakes people make in life is assuming that everyone around them has good intentions. It is natural to believe that because you mean well for others, they will also mean well for you. But the reality is, not everyone who smiles at you is on your side. Not everyone who claps for you is happy for your success. And not everyone who listens to your struggles wants to see you overcome them. The truth is, some people are only in your life to gather information. They pretend to care, but their real goal is to study you, to learn your weaknesses, to find out what makes you tick, and to use that knowledge at the right time, sometimes against you. Some people come close to you, not because they love you, but because they are threatened by you. They want to know your plans so they can either copy them or destroy them before they come to pass. This is why you must be wise with what you share and with whom. Many destinies have been delayed or even destroyed, not because the person lacked talent or vision, but because they entrusted the wrong people with their secrets. When you tell someone your plans too soon, you give them the power to interfere. They can speak negativity over your dreams, plant seeds of doubt in your mind, or even actively work against you behind the scenes. Look at Joseph in the Bible. He had great dreams, visions of greatness, of leadership, of divine purpose. But he made one mistake. He shared those dreams with the wrong people. His own brothers, the ones who were supposed to support him, became envious and plotted against him. If Joseph had kept his dreams to himself, maybe his journey would have been different. Maybe he would not have been thrown into a pit or sold into slavery. His destiny was still fulfilled, but his path was made more difficult because of the people he trusted. You must understand that jealousy is real. Even the people closest to you can struggle with envy. Sometimes the ones you think will be your biggest supporters are actually the ones hoping you fail. This is why discernment is critical. Before you share your heart with someone, ask yourself, is this person truly for me? Have they shown loyalty or have they been inconsistent? Do they have a track record of protecting others or do they gossip and expose people's weaknesses? Protecting your personal information is not about being secretive for no reason. It is about being wise. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts, your struggles, or your next move. Some things should be between you and God until the right time. The less people know, the less they can interfere. The more you guard your words, the more you protect your destiny. If you want to succeed without unnecessary battles, learn to keep your business out of the wrong hands. There is a hidden power in silence that many people fail to recognize. In a world where everyone wants to be seen and heard, where people feel the need to express their every thought, feeling, and opinion, those who master the art of silence hold a distinct advantage. Silence is not weakness. It is a weapon. It is a form of wisdom. It is a strategy that protects, empowers, and strengthens you in ways that speaking never could. When you talk too much, you reveal too much. Every word you speak gives people insight into your thoughts, your emotions, and your plans. The more people know about you, the easier it is for them to predict your moves, manipulate your emotions, or even sabotage your efforts. But when you remain silent, when you observe more than you speak, you hold the power. People cannot attack what they do not understand. They cannot fight what they cannot see. Some of the greatest mistakes in life come from speaking too soon or saying too much. How many times have people lost opportunities because they exposed their plans too early? How many have been betrayed because they trusted the wrong person with their secrets? How many have destroyed relationships because they let their emotions drive their words instead of using wisdom? Silence eliminates these risks. It allows you to think before you react, to evaluate before you speak, and to protect what is valuable to you. Look at the lives of wise and powerful people. They do not talk excessively. They do not reveal everything about themselves. Instead, they listen more, they analyze situations before responding, and they choose their words carefully. This is because they understand that their silence gives them an edge. It makes them unpredictable. It forces others to respect them because no one is certain of what they are thinking or planning. Even Jesus himself used silence as a tool. There were moments when he remained quiet in the face of accusations, choosing not to defend himself because he understood that silence carried more weight than words. He revealed divine truths only to those who were ready to receive them, and he did not waste words on those who would not understand. His example teaches us that not every situation requires a response, not every question needs an answer, and not every person deserves access to our thoughts. Silence is also a sign of emotional maturity. People who react impulsively, who speak without thinking, often find themselves in trouble. But those who can control their tongue demonstrate strength. They are not easily provoked. They do not let others dictate their emotions, and they do not allow temporary feelings to lead to permanent consequences. If you want to protect your peace, if you want to walk in wisdom, and if you want to maintain control over your life, learn to embrace silence. It is in your silence that your true power is revealed. It keeps you in control, it shields you from unnecessary conflicts, and it allows you to move with wisdom and precision. Speak when necessary, but never forget that your silence can be your greatest strength. Privacy is not just a preference, it is a necessity. In a time when people share every detail of their lives with the world, those who understand the value of privacy stand out. The more people know about you, the more access they have to influence, manipulate, or even hinder your progress. Your life is not meant to be an open book for everyone to read. Some things should be kept sacred, protected, and reserved only for those who truly deserve to know. When you expose too much about yourself, your struggles, your plans, your weaknesses, you make yourself vulnerable. You open doors for unnecessary opinions, criticisms, and even attacks from people who do not have your best interests at heart. Many times, the things we share in confidence end up being used against us. Friends become enemies, and the words you once spoke in trust are later repeated in betrayal. This is why wisdom teaches us to be selective with what we reveal and to whom. Your dreams, your goals, your next moves, these are not things that should be carelessly shared with just anyone. Some people will discourage you not because they are giving wise advice, but because they cannot see beyond their own limitations. Others may pretend to support you, all while secretly hoping for your failure. When you keep certain aspects of your life private, you protect yourself from unnecessary interference, doubt, and negativity. There's a reason why important documents are kept in secure places, why kings have inner chambers, and why successful people do not broadcast every detail of their lives, because what is valuable should be protected. Your life, your dreams, and even your struggles are valuable, and not everyone deserves access to them. Something should be kept between you and God. until the right time. There is a season for revealing, but before that, there is a season for preserving. Privacy also gives you control over your own narrative. When too many people know your personal business, they start forming opinions and telling their own versions of your story. They begin to dictate how others see you, and before you know it, you are being defined by voices that do not even understand you. Keeping certain things private allows you to control your own image, to present yourself the way you choose, and to maintain a sense of dignity and self-respect. Even in relationships, privacy plays a crucial role. Not everyone should know what is happening in your marriage, your family, or your personal struggles. Oversharing can invite unnecessary drama, gossip, and interference from people who do not truly care, but only want to be entertained by your problems. If you want to live a life of peace, wisdom, and success, embrace the value of privacy. Speak with intention, share with discernment, and understand that not everything needs to be exposed. Protect your dreams, guard your personal life, and keep certain things between you and God. The less they know, the more control you have, and the more peace you will experience. One of the greatest powers you can have in life is the ability to control the way you are perceived. When you share too much about yourself, you give people permission to define your story. You give them material to create their own versions of who you are, sometimes twisting your words, misunderstanding your intentions, or using your information against. But when you control what you reveal, and when you reveal it, you take ownership of your own narrative. The less people know about you, the less they can judge, criticize, or manipulate your story. Too often, people feel the need to explain themselves, to prove their worth, or to seek validation from others. But in doing so, they lose control over how they are seen. When you maintain an air of mystery, people are forced to respect you because they do not have enough information to define you on their own terms. Think about the most influential leaders, business figures, and successful individuals. They do not share every thought, every challenge, or every move they are making. They reveal information only when necessary and at the right time. Why? Because they understand that perception is powerful. When you allow people to see only what you want them to see, you remain in control. But the moment you share too much, you open the door for misinterpretation, envy, and even sabotage. Social media has made it easier than ever for people to overshare. Many post their struggles, their financial plans, their relationship problems, and their business moves for the world to see. But what they do not realize is that the more they share, the more they lose control. People begin to form opinions, offer unsolicited advice, or even use the information against them in ways they never expected. Those who are wise know that not every thought needs to be posted, not every success needs to be announced, and not every struggle needs to be made public. Even in personal relationships, controlling your narrative is crucial. When you share too much about your past, your mistakes, or your weaknesses, you risk people seeing you only through that lens. They may never be able to move past what you told them, even if you have grown beyond it. But when you are careful with what you disclose, you shape the way people perceive you. You allow them to see you as you want to be seen, not as a collection of past mistakes or struggles. Timing is also a key factor. There is a right time to reveal things, and there is a time to remain silent. Many dreams are destroyed because they are shared too soon. Many opportunities are lost because they are exposed before they are fully developed. By learning to control your words, to be strategic in what you share, and to recognize that not everyone needs access to your life, you put yourself in a position of strength. The less they know, the more they wonder. The more they wonder, the more they respect. And when you are the one controlling what they see, and when they see it, you hold the power over your own narrative. Peace is one of the most valuable things you can have in life, but it is also one of the easiest things to lose. Many people do not realize that the more they share about themselves, the more they invite unnecessary stress, drama, and complications into their lives. Every time you disclose personal details, your struggles, your plans, your emotions, you are giving others access to your inner world, and not everyone deserves that access. Protecting your peace begins with protecting your privacy. When too many people know about your business, you start carrying the weight of their opinions. They give advice you never asked for. They question your decisions. They bring negativity, doubt, and sometimes even jealousy into your space. Before you know it, their voices become louder than your own, and you find yourself second-guessing what you once felt confident about. The less you reveal, the fewer opinions you have to deal with, and the more peace you can maintain. People often mistake openness for strength, thinking that sharing everything makes them more relatable or honest. But true strength comes from knowing what to share and what to keep private. Not every battle needs to be fought in public. Not every emotion needs to be explained. Not every success needs to be announced. When you keep certain things to yourself, you eliminate unnecessary noise from your life. You give yourself the space to think clearly, to make decisions without outside pressure, and to move forward without interference. There is also an emotional cost to oversharing. The more you expose your personal struggles and weaknesses, the more you open yourself up to judgment and criticism. Even well-meaning people may unintentionally add to your stress by offering advice that is not truly helpful. Others may take pleasure in your difficulties, using your transparency as a source of entertainment rather than support. But when you keep certain struggles between you and God, you allow yourself to process things in peace without unnecessary distractions or negativity. Another reason to guard your peace is that not everyone who listens to you genuinely cares. Some people listen just to have something to talk about. They take your personal stories and turn them into gossip. They pretend to sympathize, but behind closed doors, they discuss your life with others who have no business knowing. The less you share, the less ammunition you give to those who thrive on drama and negativity. Even in times of success, protecting your peace is crucial. The moment you start sharing your plans and achievements with everyone, you attract unwanted attention. Some people will celebrate you, but others will resent you. Some will try to compete with you, while others will try to undermine you. Keeping certain victories private allows you to enjoy them fully without the burden of unnecessary opinions or hidden envy. If you want to live a life of true peace, learn to set boundaries. Guard your words. Be selective with what you share and with whom. Protect your space from unnecessary drama and distractions. The less people know, the less they can disrupt your peace. And in that peace, you will find clarity, strength, and the freedom to live life on your own terms. In life, wisdom is not just about what you know, it is about what you choose to reveal. The greatest mistake people make is thinking that everyone around them has good intentions, that sharing everything builds stronger connections, or that openness is always a virtue. But the truth is, the more people know about you, the more power they have over you. That is why the wisest individuals are those who understand the value of mystery, the importance of privacy, and the strength found in silence. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts, your dreams, or your struggles. Some people are only in your life to gather information, to judge, to compete, or even to sabotage. Others may mean well, but still bring unnecessary opinions, doubts, and negativity into your space. By learning to control what you share, and when you share it, you protect your peace, maintain your power, and ensure that your destiny is not derailed by unnecessary interference. Your ability to remain private is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom. It allows you to move strategically, to protect your dreams until they are ready to be revealed, and to control your own narrative rather than letting others define you. When people do not know everything about you, they are forced to respect you, to wonder, and to approach you with caution. That is where true power lies. So be mindful of your words. Guard your personal life with wisdom. Keep your most valuable plans between you and God until the right time. Speak when necessary, but never forget that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is remain silent. Because in the end, the less they know, the more control you have, and the more peace you will experience.